ma pa pa ma ga ma ga sa ga ga sa. Ma pa pa ma ga ma ga sa ga ga sa. Ma pa pa ma ga sa ga ga sa. Ma pa pa ma ga sa ga ga sa. Ma pa pa ma ga sa ga ga sa.
Life not to live for others is not a life. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. If you can't feed 100, just feed one. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what exactly our 15 finalists did. They created a profound impact on the lives of those who need them the most. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to warmly welcome on stage the 15 finalists of V Awards 2011.
මේ වේදිකාවට පිවිසෙන්නේ සැබවින්ම උතුම් මිනිසුන් පිරිසක්. මන්ද ඔවුන් මේ මිහිතලයේ මත තනිව දෙපයින් සිට ගැනීමට උත්සාහ කළ පිරිසක් නොවේ. ඔවුන් තවත් බොහෝ දෙනෙකුට දෙපයින් සිට ගන්නට අත්වැලක් සැපයූ පිරිසක්. ඒ නිසා සැබවින්ම මේ සියලු දෙනාම අපේ ගෞරවයට පාත්‍ර විය යුතුයි. මේ සැබවින්ම උදාරතරයින් පිරිසක්.
வாடிய பயிரை கண்டபோது எல்லாம் வாடி மக்கள் சேவையை மகேசன் சேவையாக கருதி தமது உடல் பொருள் ஆவி என்கின்ற அனைத்தினாலும் மக்களுக்கு சேவையாற்றிய மகோன்னத சேவையாளர்கள் 15 தன்னார்வ தொண்டர்கள் இப்போது மேடையிலே பிரசன்னமாக இருக்கிறார்கள்.
Each one of these individuals saw a problem. Rather than looking the other way, stepped up, took charge, and found a solution. No one told them to, ladies and gentlemen. They did it on their own. Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor and recognize the 15 finalists of V Awards 2011. The best that humanity has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, during this occasion we also unveil a book titled Stories to Inspire. The stories of the 15 finalists, our heroes, V Awards 2011.
අපේ කාලේ මේ විරුවන්ට මේ පිරිනැමෙන්නේ ඔවුන් පිළිබඳව සටහනක් ඇතුළත් සමරු සටහනක්. සැබවින්ම මේ ඔවුන්ගේ ජීවිතයට අමතක නොවන මතකයක් වනු ඇති.
தாய்நாட்டின் தன்னார்வ தொண்டர்களின் கதாநாயகர்களின் கதை புத்தகம் வடிவில் அவர்களின் கைகளிலும் இப்போது தவழ்கிறது. அவர்களுடைய வாழ்க்கை குறிப்பு அடங்கிய ஒரு நினைவு புத்தகம் இப்போது அவர்களுக்கு வழங்கப்பட்டது.
During these challenging times, we are blessed to have these heroes in our corner, fighting for a better world, a better country, a better tomorrow. I hope tonight's honorees have inspired you to take action in your own lives. The time is now to help. You too can be someone's hero. Ladies and gentlemen, the 15 finalists of V Awards 2011.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. It's always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I gotta have to choose. And about how fast I get there. And about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
Every move I make feels
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to warmly welcome now on stage Ms. Flavia Panseri, the Executive Coordinator of United Nations Volunteers Worldwide, to address all of you.
Respected members of the clergy, the Minister of Social Services, Honorable Felix Pereira, Group Director of the Capital Maharaja Organization, Ms. Nidra Veerasinghe, you representatives from government, diplomatic missions, United Nations colleagues, the Capital Maharaja Organization, the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and above all, you, the volunteers. It's an honor, it's a pleasure for me to be on this platform, and I'm really humbled to be following you such a glowing examples of what are the values that drive volunteerism. I'd like to offer a special thanks to the government of Sri Lanka and to all the sponsors that have made today's event possible. Volunteerism matters. This is not just a slogan. Volunteerism helps bring together the rich and the poor, the young and the old, people from all walks of life, because they share a common belief, the belief that they can make a difference for the better. And involving ordinary people is key. It's key to development, to peace, to conflict resolution, to reconstruction. This is so in every country, and especially in a country that has experienced poverty, conflict, and natural disaster, like has been the case here. If we think back to the 2004 tsunami, we can remember how volunteers, including UN volunteers and coastal communities, worked together to rebuild and plan for a better future with greater resilience. Volunteerism also gives a sense of spiritual well-being to volunteers themselves, in addition to inspiring positive change in the society in which they live and in the nation as a whole. The wonderful, incredible people we have met this evening really are inspiration in action. I, along with all my colleagues at the United Nations Volunteers Program, would like to salute their courage, their vision, their sheer determination, and their wonderful achievement. Bravo to all of you. Our finalists are true role model. We offer these individuals and their causes recognition and applause tonight. But they don't seek reward beyond the knowledge of having done what they felt was necessary. They and the organizations they work with do what they do for the common good. It is this spirit that we celebrate tonight. And we celebrate it today as we come to a closure to the celebration of the 10th anniversary of the International Year of Volunteers, or IYV+10, because we do want the spirit of this year to continue beyond the celebration of the year itself. Last year, the United Nations General Assembly concluded the year with a resolution that encouraged all governments to pay attention to the important contribution that volunteerism can make. And we launched the first State of the World Volunteerism report, which documents with many examples, including examples from Sri Lanka itself, what difference volunteerism makes across the planet. One of the principal aims of this year was recognition of what volunteers can do. And here I would like also to recognize and praise the Sri Lankan IYV+10 National Steering Committee and News First for all the work that they have done by making this celebration throughout the year, as well as tonight's coming together, a possibility. Bringing together players from government, the UN, non-governmental organizations, academia, and so on, including the private sector, the steering committee has also shown that volunteerism is common to all walks of life, and that these participants are no strangers to the value and the importance of volunteering. This has been a true example of working together to make a difference in a common cause. The time and energy that went into all this, as well as all the other events that preceded tonight's event, the work that was done to promote the V Awards and volunteerism in general over the past 12 months has been truly immense. The V Awards are just the most visible activity in a long time line of News First and the steering committee's common efforts to support volunteerism in Colombo, in the provinces, and throughout the country. So thanks to all involved. Our 15 finalists are a real inspiration for us all. Anyone, however, can be a volunteer, anyone amongst us. Across Sri Lanka, around the world, millions more are making a difference in their community right now. There are many volunteers, many volunteer organizations who are not in the spotlight tonight. They deserve our recognition too. We hope sincerely that today's ceremony and these very inspiring finalists will shine out to the world and inspire many, many, many more to recognize just how much volunteerism matters.
Ms. Flavia Panseri, the Executive Coordinator of the United Nations Volunteer Program Worldwide. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us this evening on this special occasion, especially from Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going for another short commercial break. When we come back, we identify the panel of judges of V Awards 2011. The top job of selecting the top 15 individuals from the applications we received was a tough job indeed. Let's now recognize the panel of judges of V Awards 2011. V Awards 2011 panel of judges.
Founder of Sunera Foundation, Ms. Sunetra Bandaranayaka. Educationalist, Professor Somasundaram Sandrasegaran.
Human rights activist, Deshabandhu, Mrs. Jazima Ismail. Former chairman of the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Chandra Jayaratna.
General Secretary of Sarvodaya, Dr. Vinay Aryaratna.
ඒ තමයි විනිශ්චය මණ්ඩලය. වී සම්මානය සඳහා ලැබුණු දහස් ගණනක් අයදුම්පත් අතරින් 15 දෙනෙකු මේ වන විට තෝරාගෙන අවසන්. ඔබ දන්නවා ඒ කවුරුන්ද කියලා. දැන් අපි සූදානම් වන්නේ වී සම්මානයේ හිමිවන අවසන් 7 දෙනා හඳුනා ගන්න. මේ ඒ අවසන් 7 දෙනා අතරට එක්වන පළමු සිව් දෙනා.
ஹெம்பசம் கிடைத்த ஆயிரக்கணக்கான விண்ணப்பங்களில் இருந்து மக்களின் நாடி துடிப்பறிந்து சேவையாற்றிய 15 தன்னார்வ தொண்டர்களை உங்களுக்கு நாங்கள் அறிமுகப்படுத்தி இருந்தோம். அவர்களில் இறுதி சுற்றுக்கு தெரிவாகின்ற மனிதநேய பண்பாளர்கள் யார் பார்ப்போம்.
Ladies and gentlemen, 15 finalists. We will be selecting 8 top finalists of this evening. The 8 finalists who the panel of judges believe have contributed immensely in the field of volunteerism. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the 4 top finalists of V Awards 2011. Dr. Seneca Karnaratna. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Lakshmi Ratnayaka. Ms. Shamini Pereira. Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor and recognize the top 4 finalists of the awards 2011. The 4 top finalists of V Awards 2011. Kumarwati Dharmaratna Naikatagedara, Mr. Damita Seneca Karunaratna, Mrs. Lakshmi Ratnayaka, and Ms. Shamini Pereira. Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor and recognize the top 4 finalists of V Awards 2011. The best that humanity has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4 top finalists of V Awards 2011, who will be crowned as the Volunteer of the Year. All that and more after this break.